Hello fellow Trekkies, and welcome to Trekking Out the News. I'm your host James, and let's get you up to speed on all the week's Star Trek headlines. They're coming at you in 3, 2, 1. A new Nickelodeon theme park is set to open up in Turkey in January 2025. On top of the characters and themed rides you'd expect to see at a theme park, it will also include a Star Trek Prodigy themed attraction, as well as Star Trek themed rooms. Zachary Quinto has given fans a hopeful update on Star Trek 4. Quinto has spoken out about the possibility of the Star Trek cast getting back together for a fourth film one day, saying that anything's possible. There's no cutoff, the Spock actor told Variety. The original cast did the movies for decades, well into their 50s and 60s. We are just under 4 weeks away from the release of the final season of Star Trek Lower Decks on October 24th. We know on the day of release we are getting not 1 but 2 episodes. There will be a total of 10 episodes in the final run. Mike McMahan has stated in previous interviews that there will be new characters he's introducing this season that could be in future Star Trek projects. Jonathan Del Arco, who played Hugh in Star Trek The Next Generation and Star Trek Picard, and Phantom on Voyager, spoke out about the upcoming Trek the Vote show on October 2nd, a fundraiser for Vote Save America. Hosted by Trekkies John Lovett and Alice Wetterland, guest stars so far include Jonathan Frakes, Gates McFadden, Will Wheaton, Jerry Ryan, Rosalind Chow, Tawny Newson, Eugene Cordero, Noel Wells, Mike McMahan, and of course, Del Arco himself. Nacelle has struck a deal with Paramount to create a new line of action figures based on the iconic Star Trek franchise. Nacelle's Star Trek is inspired by some of the most beloved, fan-favourite characters and moments from the Star Trek shows and films over its iconic run of nearly 60 years. Available as 1:12 scale action figures with a focus on characters never before available, as well as roles in outfits never before produced. The line of figures will cover every era from the original series to Star Trek Enterprise, the films, and so much more. Master Replicas is teaming up with Bodum to bring back Captain Picard's preferred glassware, a real 20th century product that hasn't been available for years, into production for a limited run of the special Star Trek teacups. Each cup will be printed with the Star Trek, Master Replicas and Bodum logos. It will be sold in a set of 4 and will be available for pre-order from masterreplicas.com. After 30 years of publication, Star Trek Explorer, otherwise known as Explorer, is coming to an end. The magazine was rebranded in 2021 and released 14 issues following the rebrand. The final issue confirms the magazine's discontinuation, with a quote saying, "It's the final issue. We're going out with a bang." Explorer's publisher, Titan Magazine, has confirmed that it is indeed the end of an era. In an interview with Collider, when asked about Season 3 of Star Trek Prodigy, Dan Hageman said he and his brother have always dreamed of writing a Season 3 for the series. He then added, "Even if it's not something that comes soon, even later, I totally think it translates itself to live action." So guys, would you like to see a live action of Star Trek Prodigy? Let us know in the comments down below. When Season 3 of Strange New Worlds wrapped up in late May, star Anson Mount said that he would be returning to Toronto to film the 4th season in spring of 2025. However, it now appears that shooting will begin even sooner. In an interview with Hollywood Reporter, Paul Wesley, aka James T. Kirk, talked about balancing his work as an actor with his brother's business, revealing he'll be back in front of the cameras for Star Trek sooner than we thought. It appears that Star Trek Strange New Worlds will actually start production during the winter. Assuming Wesley continues his reoccurring role into Season 4, it's possible that the shooting could even start before February, when he's required back on set in Toronto. And now over to gaming news. Loads going on in the Star Trek Lower Decks game this week. In the latest A Borganized Workforce event, you can pick up the event reward Borg Kay-Shon. Adapt, overcome, and win. Also, now live in the Lower Decks game, step into the arena in a new Pain is Glory event and earn Nog. Conquer the challenges ahead. Over in Star Trek Timelines, there is a new Galaxy event featuring Manuki Freeman, assimilated Sidney LaForge, and assimilated Troy. This is also the start of the new mega event, Betrayed from Within. If you're a Star Trek Fleet Command player, the Infinite Incursions event is still running, but ends tomorrow, October 2nd. It's time for you to take the fight to players in a whole new galaxy. Cross over now and win some awesome rewards. If you've been hiding under a rock the last 2 weeks, or you wait for Trekking Out the News to get all your Star Trek news, Star Trek Online has added Lower Decks themed items into the Lobby store on PC, including a Badgie combat pet, 3 non-combat pets, new kit modules, new Lower Decks traits, and new costume pieces. Sadly, the 3 giveaway that dropped with this event ended today. Mud's Market on Xbox and PlayStation is getting an update. The new items being added will be the Transmorphic Containment Universal Console, the Annie Plastic Candle ground device and its accompanying emote, and the Dr. Beverly Crusher holographic bridge officer. They'll be available starting this Thursday, October 3rd, and what's more, everything in Mud's Market except the bundles will be 75% off from October 3rd to October 7th. Thank you to our Patreon supporters for helping to make all these Priority One Armada shows and streams possible. Well, that's it for this week's Trekking Out the News. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on Twitter at P1Armada and check out our website www.PriorityOneArmada.com for more information on our Star Trek Online in-game fleets. Join us every Saturday for the Priority One Armada live stream, where we go more in depth on this week's Star Trek Online news and take you, the viewers, on an away mission to earn in-game loot. Viewers can also win loot by entering our giveaways during each live stream. That's every Saturday at 9 PM US Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. We host a range of other streams throughout the week, focusing on different Trek games and news. If you want to, subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on all the latest Star Trek news. That's it from me. Live long and prosper.